All right, we are live. Let's go ahead and do a little sound check. Bobby, how you doing tonight?
Okay.
And Roberta, how are you tonight?
Exhausted, but here.
Yay, so I use my phone. Give me just a second, guys. For my sound check, and not only did the sound check work, but my computer's not exploding. So that's only took me 3 years of streaming to figure it out. And we have Mantha with us. So everybody's in the stream.
Hi, Mantha.
So waiting just a moment here. Reno should be jumping on camera and in voice. He was on camera for a second and disappeared, so not sure. Kendrick, hello. He's in our every other week campaign, so we'll be able to see Kendrick live and in action next week.
Atomic Hero Squad. Woo woo.
Testing, you there?
Yes,
I'm here.
we can hear you now.
Okay. Where do I get the camera again?
Nice. Your
I go,
camera
I
was
go,
great. Your camera was great. I was just telling you about Discord for the sound. Your camera was working just fine.
okay, well, then I gotta open it back up again, I guess, right? All right. Very good.
All right, so let's jump on in. They had some exciting stuff happen last week. They ran across a Nova spawn.
Oh my god.
A Nova spawn is a creature
Spawn of Nova.
larger than their
Yeah?
spaceship, and it's
I'll be right back,
normally not an aggressive creature, but this one, as they started doing scans and stuff, they determined something was wrong with it, and it looked all emaciated and weird, and it did go to attack their ship, but being the nice
Why can't I do this?
PETA-friendly group that they are, they just simply turned and ran away. And since their ship is a lot faster than the worm, they've managed to get away from it without killing it. And then
It's a lovely thing. The camera.
so they came close to the end of their trip as they're going through the drift, which is like hyperspace basically, if you think of Star Wars, and they are about ready to drop out of the drift as their computers are telling them that, hey, you're close to your destination, when Nosy, they were all pretty much on the bridge at the time because they were getting ready to be done. And so as they're sitting on the bridge, Nosy, who is the science officer, notices that something is on the screen. It's almost like a cloud that they pass through. Let me pull up the map.
That works.
Maybe. There it is. All right, and All right, sorry about that, guys. So they see this almost imperceptible line they're passing into. But nothing can be seen visually. It's maybe some sort of cloud or something. I'm not really sure. And then all of a sudden, Fievel sees that the computer is being hacked, but there's nothing around. There's no ships or there's no planets. There's no space stations. Nothing is around. So he's not sure where this computer hacking is coming from. So he does some quick searching, does doing his computer skills, and he determines it's coming from inside the computer itself, sort of like a take on the Babysitter movie. And as he goes to start trying to fight this thing that's hacking and preventing it from getting any information, the nanites start streaming from several of the ship's equipment, and all around them starts to form, and then behind them, this large, he's a tall person.
Tall. I'm familiar with tall.
Tall person forms. These nanites form up into this tall creature, and he says, "Interlopers, you will cease your transgressions and return to your origin, or be destroyed. Your devourer will not succeed." And that is where we left off.
Devourer will not succeed.
There was one other little piece of information. Nosi had succeeded on her check to determine mysticism check and determined what this thing was. I'm turning off the facing indicator. Give me just a minute here. There we go.
Worse.
And so she had determined that it was a creature called an inevitable corruption. And they are guardians throughout the Pact Worlds and throughout space itself. They typically are not aggressive. Something I should get it on a loop. Typically not aggressive. Typically not aggressive, because a lot of things they've run across are typically not aggressive recently, and are aggressive toward them.
That's right.
Hopefully they won't take it personally, but they have been able to figure out what some of the causes for some of these things are, but they don't know what's going on with this thing. And that is where we left off. So let's go ahead and start with some initiative. I see you guys found in the chat the character descriptions, so that's awesome. So while everybody's getting ready to roll their initiative and stuff, don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, feel free to use it to subscribe. I will love you forever. You can always throw some biddies my way, or gift subscriptions, but of course you don't have to do any of that. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the show, chat in, make a couple comments in the chat. Use your Sven Zone particles if you want. But we should have a good time tonight doing a little bit of Starfinder action. So,
okay.
Initiative.
All right, so let me go ahead and push it to you guys. Oh, there we go. All right, people are starting to roll initiative now. No, Zariel had to step out for a second. Thank you, thank you. All right, so here's Kilius.
Okay. I'm over this thing, computer. I think next time I go to the shooting range, it's going with me.
There you go.
And it's not coming back.
Yeah, I got a couple of hard drives and some laptops. I got to do that too. pull out the old air rifle, have some fun.
I got a 12 gauge shotgun I've been wanting to shoot. I haven't had a chance to shoot it.
Maybe a little bit of overkill.
Double, yeah,
So, Sven, are we using this map? Is that map supposed to be resizing here or no?
Yes, when I sent it,
Yeah.
I zoomed it in. If you opened it yourself, then you may probably zoom in.
No.
You guys are on the bridge,
make
so
it fit. Wait, to make it fit my screen.
sure. You guys are on a bridge, so you're very close quarters. You're in a little 15 by 30-foot room.
yeah.
Although
Same.
for a bridge, it's pretty darn big for a bridge, but still.
Yeah.
But this thing appears right behind you guys. And let me get Zarel rolling here.
Is my camera on?
Roll for me, Sven.
Okay. All right. So yes, no, you. So let me clarify. I can see you on camera. Let me make sure it's on the stream.
Let me go put my kids to bed real quick, and I'll be right back. Maybe my computer caught up.
There you go. Now everybody can see Reno. Yay.
Don't freak out.
Is that 4B? What is on top of your?
Oh, it's
48.
Johnson. What's his name? Johnny Johnson. Jimmy Johnson. 48. NASCAR. It's just a pretty hat. And I like to drive. That's pretty much it.
Very cool. All right. Top of the round. So let's do this. So stream, they can't hear me right now. I tried to give them the hint.
Aren't you guys have coached me on the muting my mic. I'm doing very well now. Now I'm going to convince Bobby to do his thing too.
Yep.
Your intervention has now been passed on. I passed the flame to you. There you go.
So I'll try to give them the hint by saying that your destroyer will not succeed.
Faithfulness is the first, and he's not there.
The cult of the devourer. I mean, your devourer will not succeed.
So that's the thing. The thing that we're looking at there, that's
part of the same cult. So if they talk to it, it'll work.
Accosting us in our bridge. It looks like a cow, like a digital cow there. Whatever that is.
Okay, well, the picture.
Oh, never mind. I see it.
Picture was on the message in the message of the day.
Right. Oh, this is a different dude. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I zoomed in there. There we go. That's what it looks like. He's a cutie. Those are his bones, man. That's pretty cool. Hope the bounty hunters for Ivory don't get a hold of him.
All right, so I'm going to push you guys a roll to see sense of motive.
Trying to push on us. Stop.
I got to get my Starfinder cheat sheet.
Oh. Let's see.
Shoot. Parker, where is it? Never mind. All right, I'll get it in a minute. My DM screen is awesome, except for when it's not within reach, so. There we go. And I will roll fivels for him. Since he is first.
So go ahead and roll these or wait.
Oh no, go ahead and roll as they pop up. All right, so Nelsie, you caught the fact that he said your devourer will not succeed. You remember, you guys are chasing the
Right.
cult of the Devourer.
Right. I was gonna say
So
that.
I'm gonna go ahead and wait on Fievel.
Okay.
Just have him delay till Bobby gets back.
Why is he doing this to me?
Which means it is our friend's turn. All right, so he turns and reaches out his hand, and these nanites, you see them sort of swarm around his hand, and this electricity blasts out at Nosy. At Zerael, who's next to him, as he reaches and tries to touch her.
What's next up here? Say this first, okay.
But a 1 on the dice is not going to do it. Let's see if he fumbles. So I do the fumble by if he gets, they have a 33% chance of fumbling, and so if it's higher than 77, no, higher than 67, so he got it by 1. He does fumble. So let's see what happens. I'm going to call this a magical critical fail.
A spring attack.
Alright, so he burns an additional spell slot at the same level or higher. Make the spell attack again with all the previous modifiers and an additional -4. Alright, so
Oh man.
he tries again. This time he just misses. So as he goes to reach toward her, the electricity forms and sort of fizzles, and he sort of looks at his hand oddly and tries again, and electricity shoots out into the bulkhead and is scattered by the countermeasures you all have on the bridge to prevent huge, massive electrical shocks. All right, Zerael had to step away. Are you back yet? All right, so it looks like we'll push her to the back as well. All right, Serena, what would you like to do?
Excuse me. This thing. We. I have a question. I have a feature called Spring Attack
Okay.
that I can use. But I'm trying to figure out how it is worded. I think you want to take a look at it just to tell me what. Because I want to do a trick. I do a trick attack and then off that do a spring attack. With of course with grabbing bite map and doing my thing. But I just want you to clarify what it is that this does. It should give me an advantage of a double attack or something.
All right, so it says as a full action, you can move up to your speed and make a single melee attack without provoking attacks of opportunity from the target of your attack. you can move both before and after the attack. So basically, the whole point of this is that in Starfinder, in D&D, you can move, attack. It doesn't matter how many times you
Right.
move and how many times you attack. Starfinder is different. You cannot. You move once and you attack once. That's it. So this allows you to move, attack, and move again. So that's basically
Okay.
all it does. It's a cool effect because nobody else can do that. So it doesn't grant you any special things beyond that.
Oh, then I can move twice.
And you
Okay.
don't provoke attacks of opportunity. So if you go to attack him, you can then run away without him attacking you again.
Right. Okay. Well, this is right. I guess it's too close quarters for that. So I'm just gonna see if Bitmap can do some damage to nanites or something. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna target that. Hold on a minute. There we go. That worked. Oops. All right. So Serena's startled by this thing and reaches up and grabs Bitmap and instantly becomes a sword, and we are in battle.
All right. And did you want to step
I did.
back one or step over towards Zorel?
Back one. Okay, I guess towards Surreal, I guess, right? Well, can I go back one with a computer there? This is fine. That's perfect. I'm gonna roll for my trick attack, and then go from there.
Now, don't forget you did some training during your downtime. So once today, you can say my acrobatic roll is 34.
Okay.
Your total is 34. So you can do that once if you want. Did you want to do that now? Because acrobatics counts as that's what you use for your trick attack.
Right. No, I'll hold off for now.
All right, give it a roll.
Uh, so I'm pressing the on this one the use button for this, or yeah, that's gonna be it. All right. And failure. Did I press the right thing? I pressed the diamond, right?
You got a 33. Zorel rolled below you and did the other one.
Oh,
It was a success versus DC 30. So you did succeed.
good.
So you
I'm gonna
got
go
your
with
trick attack going.
yep.
Now let's see if you hit.
I gotta pick flat-footed or off target, right?
Correct. Yep.
Off target would be the person can't hit us as good.
Correct.
Flat-footed means we can hit them. Okay, got it.
Yep. Perfect.
Here we go. Solar sword. Come on, baby. And hell yeah. Hit.
Awesome.
And
So
go.
now you add your trick attack.
It's already
Oh,
added in there,
Play with this math.
isn't it? Already added in?
No.
I thought I put it in. So just press the guy. How do I do
Let's
this?
see. Slashing.
This is not how I did it before.
Oh, okay. It looks like it might be. I don't. Let me take a look at your thing.
I push it off target and then roll the thing. I mean, attack damage. I gotta press attack damage now?
All right. So yeah, your solar weapon does the 1d6, 1d8 plus 2d6 because of the stuff that you have inserted into it. So yeah,
Right.
that did not count your trick attack damage.
So press the guy or press the damage one?
Well, it's too late now, so go ahead and roll. Just press. Let me see your trick attack.
3d8. Do 3d8 roll. I can do that. Ready?
Yeah, just roll the 3d8. Yep. Perfect.
9.
Yeah. So next time you would just click the off target flat-footed.
I did.
Then,
yeah.
And then click the trick attack man
Well,
as well.
oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Awesome. All right, so you did an extra 9 damage. 38 to it.
38 damage. Damn. All right, now she's gonna be next. So.
Oh,
See,
nice. He has DR 10 and he reduces 5-2.
Right.
Very cool. All right.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so 5, are you back?
Yes.
Oh,
All right, so
Yeah.
this thing appears behind you. What would you like to do? Serena stepped up and tried to slice at it. I guess they're not going to try to talk to it. So.
I can't even. There it goes. I don't know. I can't even move my character sheet to get.
You can throw a grenade if you want.
grenade.
That's
grenade.
probably not a good idea.
What the hell is wrong with you?
We're all on board our ship. It gets damaged. We don't go nowhere.
All right,
Yeah,
a grenade
things.
grenade will not damage our ship, man. Our ship is awesome.
You have special things that let your grenades do more damage and stuff. So it's really cool.
Well, I do have a grenade that I think will.
That doesn't mean you
But I
entertain
can't
the
even
idea.
move my-
Let that go.
I can't even move my. I can't even move my character sheet to. Just.
So are you looking to talk to him or fight him, or what did you want to do?
Just say to him, dude, look, we're just here to help. We're not here to cause trouble.
All right, so
I don't even think I have any diplomacy. I got +3 to diplomacy.
He's right in my. I could send him a little diplomacy boost. So, no, she can just little beep.
But my friends need to stop attacking him.
all right, so Fievel starts trying to talk to them as he sees Serena step up to him. Zerael, he tried and miserably failed to electrocute you. What would you like to do? You see Serena attacking, Fievel trying to talk. So 50-50. What's going on?
So I am going to try and talk. I'm going to put a hand up to Serena, so hopefully she'll stop doing whatever the heck it is she's doing. But I'm going to try talking.
38 damage, man. That's what I just did.
Oh, dude. Like,
you don't have to kill everything.
Oh my god.
Contrary to our shipmate, we are all really only here to help.
I said the word devourer and I freaked out. What can I say? So it's lighting up on top of my head. I push it. Ding.
Try from the magic surge. He has his head lights up when you push the button.
Her head. That's why she's all silvery, because she's pissed. Still.
All right, so go ahead and give me a persuasion roll, or diplomacy rather.
Am I helping or not?
It's right there.
Can Nosy do it too? Help him out or something? Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a diplomacy roll.
Diplomacy roll. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
So I would then have a 25.
Were you talking to me or?
No, I have rolled yours for you because you said you're having issues with your computer.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was talking to
They're trying
Serena.
to.
I mean, Nosy. All right, where the hell is my?
No, C would definitely know that what's going on because she sees that Fievel's right in front of her, and she's preparing one of her spells, and realizes that he's talking.
All right. So there you go, Engorgio. That's what the dog's doing. He's just chilling. He's sitting like inches. I think his paws are actually touching the heat vent.
Some weird sound for her,
Because he's
anyways.
very cold. He
And
lives his
time.
life cold. Parker. There he is. See? He's alive. That's what he's doing. All right.
Parker?
Welcome, Engorgio. He's
Oh, Joe.
gave one of his monsters advantage today against his D&D party he was playing with, DMing. All right, so you guys got a 23 and a
What's it
20. Oh, now Parker just left, so hold on a second.
That's what the dog's doing. He's showing you his behind. Gonna go get the dog.
Edit. All right. So you see, it looks at you and goes to talk, and then it sort of like twitches a little bit. Zarel, what are you trying to impart?
I'm trying to impart that we're really not here to harm anybody. We're just here to help, contrary to my crewmate.
Shit, what can I say, man? I'm badass.
All right, so checking this out. No, it doesn't. It does not look like he's buying it. He's saying,
We're not.
your cultic tricks will not work on me. No, see. You were using your diplomacy, so that brings us to the end of the round. Start round 2. No, see again. What would you like to do?
Well,
Tell him we're after the cultists.
yes, I guess that's what I will do. I have prepared my spell. However, um, yeah, I'll go along with this plot here, this ploy here to tell them that we don't know anything about it. We're not doing anything badly, and we're not from the Devourer cult.
We're chasing them, though.
Yes. Feel free to join us, sir. Get in line. So that's what I'm doing. I'm staying right where I am. Should I move up? Just for fun, I'll move up to there, just for fun. Make it a little bit. I'll get out of my seat. All
right.
Special thing.
Give me another sense motive check. All of you are actually watching him, so go ahead and give me another sense motive check.
Sense
All
motive.
right.
In the tower or on the thing?
Just a straight roll.
Let's see. If I can move my character sheet up. Oh. Yeah.
All right. So again, Nosy barely squeaks by. It's just exactly what you need. So you realize that he's suffering from some sort of either madness or some sort of affliction. So you might be able to cast a spell to heal him from that.
Okay, that's something that she can do feasibly, or she can just
Like
blast the crap out of their mind and
like
they're dead.
remove affliction type thing.
Yes, that's what I'm wondering. I have a level 3 remove affliction, but it's only for it's for curses, disease, infestations, and whatever. And other poisons and other harmful conditions affecting a creature. It's considered
Okay.
a creature.
It is a creature, yes.
All right, I will go ahead and do that then.
All right.
I
So
line him up and I'll blast him with some healing
is it touch?
touch.
All right. So you move over across the
Instantaneous.
bridge, touch him,
Yes,
do your spell, and
it spends something. Right?
I need a
To roll something. I cast, right?
caster level check. So let's see. Looking at your sheet, that would just be a straight intelligence. Let's see. Let's see what it's on your spell sheet. If we can access your.
I can access anything, sir.
Here. There you go.
What? Right, where am I going?
Talking to my husband. Remove affliction is in the chat.
You say
That's a
so.
concentration check. Okay. All right. So that will work because that gives me the information I need.
Oh, okay.
It's like doing a caster level check. All right.
So cast it.
So you are able to. Yes, you want to make sure you check it off.
Yes, I cast it.
So reach out to him and it. You feel the magic course through it, and he sort of freezes for a moment and locks up for us a moment, and then shakes his head, looks around. What are the rest of you doing? As he's Zarel, and Fievel, are you still talking to him, trying to get him to tell him you're not part of the cultists and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I saw him shake his head and everything. I know that Nosy did something. I'm like, we are really not a part of the cultists. We're trying to hunt them down. How are you feeling now?
She says it nicer though.
Yeah, I say it nicer. Because I'm still burning from electricity shocks.
Yeah.
Well, he missed you, but
Oh, okay.
your hair
It's a new one.
is frizzy
All my
from
hair
it.
is front of me. Yep.
Is this Parker?
All right, so he stops and he says, sort of steps back a little bit from Serena. Are you going to keep attacking?
No. I'm gonna step back that way.
Says, I am Gates Edge Seeker Kilius. What brings you here?
Go ahead. You're talking.
We are seeking to find and we're seeking to find the oh good Lord, whatever it is called, the culprit,
Devourer.
cult of the devourer.
Yes.
So because they have something that could potentially end the world, and we're trying to stop them.
Exactly.
Is this the gate of the 12 suns to which your databanks refer to?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I recently came across this mega structure in my explorations.
Fantastic. Would you be able to point us in the right direction?
So he steps forward and sort of puts his hand toward the computer, and you see the stream of nanites come down, and you see your screen sort of glitch and as this as he interacts with your computer. I have provided you with some information to allow you to help navigate this area and prepare you for the dangers that lie ahead. Be aware that there are gravitational forces at play within the system that make it extremely difficult to navigate.
Great. Thanks for the heads up. We appreciate all your help.
I have programmed a set of compensation equations into your vessel's navigational computers. This will help you navigate these fields. Be aware you cannot activate a drift drive within the system or your ship will be torn apart.
Oh, good to know.
Thank you.
There is also a fleet of vessels that are within the system. I attempted to speak with them, but I was attacked and shunted into the drift which brought me here. Perhaps this was all Triune's will.
Sorry, I missed that last part.
Perhaps it was Trion's will.
Mm.
He did it much better.
You guys know that Triune is the deity that gave the drift technology to people?
When you're finished gaming at 8, would you please grab my lower back?
Coolness.
So is this guy wearing a hat or is it his actual head?
It is hard to discern where his armor and where his flesh and the nanites and
Right.
everything, it's all sort of merging together as one.
Okay.
You would presume it's some sort of decorative covering, but you're not sure.
Okay. So he moved away now? Right. Oh, okay.
Did you have any other questions for him?
I don't think so.
What questions would you think that we wouldn't want to ask? The Jedi mind trick doesn't work in reverse, does it?
I'm
Are you
thinking
going
we
to tell
could
him
use this
at
guy.
all about what you've found and stuff? Do you want to try to what?
I'm thinking
Maybe
we could probably use this guy's help at some point.
Maybe we should then. But I don't know it all. So
We could ask him to join our quest, help us out somehow, and hope he doesn't kill us all in our sleep. It's not like
All right, so
we can do too much to control something that does this, right? The nanites could be anywhere. They're tiny.
Right?
why don't you tell him about what you guys know about the cult of the Devourer? And the gate, he sort of looks at you. This is very disturbing. If what you say about this gate and the hostility generator is indeed true, the cult must not succeed. You must continue in haste to stop them. I am not programmed to interfere in the discovery of this structure, but this power cannot be loosed on the galaxy. I can offer you some aid if you
Understood.
desire, but you must not fail.
Offer us what?
Understood. Yeah.
Offer us what?
Aid.
Aid, okay. The Kool-Aid.
No, we're not drinking the Kool-Aid.
I hope he's not pissed at me for doing a devastating blow.
So you guys saying yes, you want his help?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry, yes.
most definitely.
Like pulling teeth, people. Pulling teeth, I tell you. Alright, so he explains, I can grant one of your weapons the ability to do. I can infuse some of my nanites into one of your weapons.
Ooh, that's cool.
I think Phil would be the best one to do it. Or Serena.
Alright, so Fivel, you know about this. Let me see if I can do this. Did you get a pop-up on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if you want to read that and explain what it does.
Weapon. Okay, hold on. Give me just a second. The nanite fusion gives a weapon the nanite burst critical effect. When the critical effect is triggered, a cloud of nanites detaches from the blade and begins devouring the target, swarming over it and dismantling it at a molecular level. In this situation, the weapon deals double damage as normal, but all of the damage is treated as acid damage, and the target must succeed at a fortitude saving throw. I
For
must
acid.
skip the parentheses or be nauseated for 1 round. When you score a critical hit with a weapon that has multiple critical hit effects, you can only apply one of those critical hit effects of your choice. Only melee weapons can have this fusion.
So that's UNOC, that's it.
Alright, so if you click on the other tab on the thing I just shared, that's what he explains to you guys. Would any of you be interested in this? Serena, does your blade have a critical effect?
The sword? Bite map? All it has is it says wound and magic. So I say no.
Alright, wound.
But it's also
Hold on.
Wound is a critical effect.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Let's see.
I can't use nanites on it anyway. It's Solarian.
Zerail or No, see, do you guys want that in your melee weapons?
I have a weapon that
You have to
Skyfire
be
sword.
go for it then, because all I have is a bone blade, and I'm not having nanites under my body.
I got
Here
the
is your water.
Skyfire sword.
You got a good sword?
The closest thing I have is my incapacitator.
Well, your voice doesn't count as a weapon in this case.
You're so
Yeah, Serena only has the sword, and Nosy only has the bone blade. So, or she has a holy water grenade. That would be fun. One of those things that you just throw it at, and they get really annoyed.
I got the Skyfire sword.
So the
There we go.
Skyfire sword already does an extra 1d8 plus 2 burn damage,
Yeah.
and that lasts until they're put out. So that's better than this thing.
Okay. So,
Let's see what else can we do. We can put on some other weapon just to have it,
could we put it on a weapon on our ship?
No,
or my null space bag.
other ships can't get nauseous.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the you could put it on your bone blade if you want. There's nothing that prevents you from doing that.
I'll do
Zarel,
that then.
does your incapacitator have a critical effect?
I don't think so. It's simple. It's a baton with some kind of electric thing on it. One-handed, staggered, non-lethal, operative.
Staggered. So staggered is the
Oh, that's under critical staggered.
that's what the critical effect is, but looking at the conditions. Nauseated means you're unable to attack, cast spells, or concentrate on spells, and the only action you can take is a single move action per turn. Staggered says you can take a move or standard action each round. Can't take reactions, but you can take swift actions. So nauseated is significantly better than staggered. So if you want to put it on your incapacitator, you could.
Okay. Does anybody else want it before I take it?
Nope.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. All right. We'll put it on my incapacitator.
And no, see your
I'll think about the next one.
your
My bone
bone
blade,
blade has stunned
which means
as a critical effect.
so it already has a critical effect, and therefore will not work. Is that correct?
No, you can still, like I said, you can use it. You just pick which one it's going to do if you get a critical.
Right.
Stunned is actually better than this one anyway. You drop everything you hold. You can't take actions, and you're flat-footed. That's what stun does.
Got
So
it.
your bone blade critical effect is better. So this is pretty cut and dry. It's better for Zarel than anybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, cool. So I'll put that in my notes. And so Zarel has that. I ask that you return me if I can travel with you back to the material plane.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, yes.
All right, so within within about an hour and a half, you are then emerge from the drift. As you come back out onto the material plane, he teleports away. In the meantime, Fievel and Zarel as the backup pilot. You have been studying the program that he input into your computer to see how it works and how it integrates with your systems. It is very complex, quite crazy. As you drop out, you realize that you're about a day's travel from the Gate of the 12 Suns. But even from here, you can see that this is not a natural phenomenon.
Oh.
There's a perfect circle of a dozen suns stationary in respect to each other, maintaining a perfect gravitational balance.
Well, there you go. I miss a good man's day. Yeah. Interesting.
Do they each have a planet around them?
Who knows?
I'm not sure why this has a grid. Let me turn it off. There we go. All right, so that's what it looks like as you guys are approaching. So yes, as you come closer, you do see that each one of them has a planet around it. So let's get a couple computer checks from you guys as you start doing your scans and such. You get a +5 to this check because he helped you out. Also, Zarel, you spent several days researching as much as you possibly could, so you also get a +2. So you get a +7 to this roll. Who is going to make the roll and who is aiding?
I'll make the roll.
I'll aid.
I'll aid.
No steel aid. Can Serena do as well or not?
Anybody who's trained in computers, I believe
Okay.
if
Yep,
any
we're
of
all.
you if you cannot roll lower than a 10, so if you have a +9 or more total in your computers, then you don't need to roll. You just automatically help. If it's
Fine.
Hold on, I'm rolling for the computer check.
Do I have to be trained to help, or can I just try helping?
you would have to be trained in computer chess.
Well, screw y'all. Okay.
And by trained I mean have at least one rank in it.
I have no ranks in it.
Before you untrained. She got it right there.
So you still added a +2 to the roll because of all your research.
Cool.
Okay.
So that is Nosi and Serena. Again, you have a +15 and a +14, so you don't need to roll. You automatically assist. So you get +4 for them. You get +7 because of everybody else. So that's +11. So that's a total of 43.
Very nice.
All right, so scans, first of all, reveal a single planet does orbit each star at exactly the same distance. The planets have roughly the same diameter, mass. Even stranger, each planet's orbit is synchronized with all the other planets in the system. So every so often, they all face the center of the circle of stars at the same time.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Is it during summer solstice?
The
The stars are
gravitational
aligned.
forces exerted by the 12 stars is in a delicate balance, and it's achievable only with the exacting measurements and more than a little magic. These forces make navigating through the system very difficult. Using a drift engine within the system is impossible. The safest time to attempt to reach any of these individual planets that's circling the suns is when it's the farthest away from the center of the system.
Okay.
And 11 of the planets are lifeless hunks of rock. One can sustain life and, in fact, is teeming with it. There's also a single intact structure on that surface planet.
A single. Okay.
All right, and Roberta, you want to read this one?
What am I reading?
The thing I just put in the chat?
The occasional burst?
Yes.
Okay. The occasional burst of gravitational energy emanates from each planet as it reaches the point in its orbit where it is closest to the center of the system. The energy comes from a hole in each planet's crust at the equator that seems to reach straight down to the planet's core. A PC who succeeds at a DC 20 physical science check deduces that the release of this energy likely keeps the system stable. A PC who then succeeds at a DC 20 mysticism check surmises that if focused properly, the energy can be used to open a large portal to another plane.
All right, and last, Reno, you want to do the honors on this one?
Hold on.
So each one of these, by the way, is dependent on your computer check being higher and higher and higher as we go. So you guys got as high as you possibly could. You got all of the bits of information, and this is the last one.
The last one is the deep scans of the systems.
Correct.
Okay.
Dragon
Deep
Ninja
scans of the
Mask. Here we
system's
go.
planets reveal small cosmic strings, one-dimensional defects in the fabric of space that produce gravitational waves, mystically contained within each planet's core. These cosmic strings are maintained by massive techno-magic devices kept in their pockets, kept in the working condition by armies of maintenance bots. And that's where we are. Did mine just turn green?
All right. Does anybody have any questions on what you just read and was the big info dump you just got?
What does that all mean? What does it all mean?
Here you go, Atomic. Here is the Dragon Ninja Mask. All right, so as you guys are slowly starting to approach, like I said, it takes you a full day's travel, so you gotta take rests and stuff. What would you like to do?
Let's see.
Ugh.
Maybe we should. Are we going up against the cultist again? You think? Is it likely? Maybe, I think Nosy would like to look into brushing up any of her stuff can be utilized more specifically for these guys. I think she has a couple of things that are weird, specifically for ghosts or other things, undead perhaps. So that's what she's going to do. I gotta check my notes. Where's it spells? Command undead. Spell magic. Restoration. Anyway, that's all.
All right, where do you guys want to head within the system? Where do you guys want to go?
To the planet that has life?
Probably a good idea.
Yep.
Can we do a scan for any other life form or any other signs of life elsewhere in this massive array of suns?
Yep, that's what you've been doing, and there's
And,
none of the other planets have any form of life or any sign of life. They're all rocks.
right, but I meant
Um,
out and about around us.
so as you don't see anything as you start heading toward the one habitable planet. You are still about 6 or 7 hours away from the planet when a trio of ships starts approaching. One large ship and a pair of escorts speeding alongside it, much smaller ships.
No, that doesn't look inviting.
All sensors indicate they're trying to intercept you, and there's a gaunt man that leers at you through the communicators. His skin is dark, but it's made nearly iridescent by swirling nanites. He's got long silver dreadlocks, unkempt charcoal beard. Let me see. Why didn't they put the image here? That's weird. Give me a second. Let me find the image.
Uh,
Oh. Hey, it's the dude from The Hobbit.
Are you
Or
ready
Lord of
for
the
the
Rings.
end? You see that he's got crooked teeth, a yellow spittle comes as he's talking. I am the agent of oblivion. I am the fang of the devourer. I am the herald of annihilation. I will sing when your bodies, then only shells, drift and twirl through the void, charred amid the tangled wreckage of your ship, and your journey to nothingness is nearly complete.
Okay. He must be the guy we're looking for.
Is there anything you guys want to do before you guys become engaged with him?
at least have dinner.
Wow.
Dinner and a movie these days.
I think this might be a situation where we need me in the other ship.
Okay. Are you going to tell us that? And then
Yep.
we'll cover it for you? All right. So Serena gives head 5 of the what's up, Nod? I got you covered.
All right, so just to clarify, you guys are going to. Fivo's going to jump in his ship. And where do you want to be in regards to your
The creepy
ship?
guy.
Do you want to be behind, ahead, next to?
Let's stay alongside of them.
All right. Okay, so we have Engorgio, who redeemed Sven Talk as I am in the middle of my Sven silliness. So when this is done, I'll have 7 more minutes of the Sven Talk when the timer runs out. So let me set this up.
Do they stack is the question.
Yes, they do stack, and I will be doing both until the time runs out.
The map. Our fighting map.
So I'm going to pause everything for just a moment. The timer for both silliness and the mask while I set this up. So let's take a quick 2-minute break, guys. If you need to use a bathroom or something, while I get this going, and I'll.
Will do.
Oh dear God, this is gonna drive me crazy. Okay.
You can thank Ingorgio.
Thank you, Engorgio. All right, I'm running.
For those of you watching, there is a special combat ship tracker that you use when you have combat in Starfinder. So just have to add the ships to it. Here's the bad guys' ships. Hopefully they will attack the ship. Um, and I mean they will after they take all the hull points down to 0, they can then board the other ship. So that's the goal. I'm gonna try to get them to do that, so they can get some information. Just throwing the ships on here, so we can get going. I gotta see how many squares they are. All right, it's a little too far. There we go. There we go. Gotta get 5 ship next to it. Here's the big bad guy's ship and his 2 fighters next to him. And then what? This is 6. And this is 1. Um, don't know if that's gonna want to do is find pictures of them. Here we go. Here's the big bad guy ship. There's a ship. Now let's see if I can find the little guys. Nope, that's not it. Bang. See if it's in the picture here. Nope. All right. I guess there isn't a picture of the smaller ships. They'll just have to zoom in. So here's our friendly ships. We do have pictures of them. All right, let me know when you guys are, if everybody is back. All right, so looks like we have Reno back. Bobby, are you here? And Roberta, are you here?
Not yet. This image is called Singularity. It's a type of ship class.
That is the big ship coming towards you.
All right. Oh yeah. Little tiny map.
That's the one that's sending you the message as well. Images. They're all everything is 15 minutes. So this is the picture of your ship.
What? Picture of my ship, yes.
Bobby, are you back yet? Bobby?
Yes. Yes.
All right. The red ship is the big ship that sent you a message.
Yeah.
And this is Fievel's bite.
Oh, my new ship.
It's interior works. True straight. Strike. It's a very, very cool looking ship. Where he goes, gosh.
2 more 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Right now, you're 23 hexes away from them. I just need to turn the options on. Set your rolls. Fivel. You don't make sure you're in Fivel's bite. Everyone else should be in Mariko Nash. Set your role for what you want to be. Engineer, magic, everything, all that stuff.
Let's look at this. Okay.
And Gojo, I see your Peter.
All
I'll
of us
get
are
to him
supposed to
in a
decide
minute.
that.
Yes, you need to
So
know what role you are. Set your role on your character sheet in the ship tab.
oh, okay. Shit. Oh, I see. So Nosy was a still science officer.
Okay.
Looks like they're still okay. And then let's see. Oh, Serena, so Gunner. Let's see. Bam, man, Gunner. Oh my
Okay, I can't be pilot of both ships. So how do I
god. It's well
remove
fun, huh?
myself as pilot of the?
Oh, that's right. Let me change.
Right now, I have you. If 12 is straight up on the map, you're facing 2 o'clock. 5 did you want to be facing the same direction?
Yeah.
That sound means I get to lose.
A mask.
The mask, it was getting very, very warm because there's no ventilation in here. So my breath was just hot boxing my face.
Yes.
So
What did I do?
there are 5 minutes left on Sven
Okay.
talk.
Okay.
So Bobby, is that good for the facing?
Hold on. I kind of zoomed in, so I need to.
And you can see that they're all facing about 7 o'clock. That hex down to the left. The enemy is.
Yeah. That's the yellow dot that shows which direction you're facing, right?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to see on the bad guys because they're red, and
Yeah.
your name covers the
I
yellow
can
arrow.
see it fine.
Did you take yourself off the Mariko Nash?
Trying to hold on.
Who's going? Let's see. No, Zerail is the pilot.
Magic officer.
Okay.
This.
Check.
Okay. Okay. Quit moving. Quit moving.
I was able to take you off Mariko Nash, so you're just in Fivel's Bite. You definitely want to be pilot
Yep.
in because the
Yeah,
armor
It's
class and
doesn't run itself.
other stuff does it, actually they can, but the armor class is dependent on the pilot. So even though Zerail's stats will be used for armor class and your target lock, um, you do not have to stay as pilot if you want to do something else, because anybody can just move the ship forward. The pilot can do things like evade, boost to go faster, things like that. But if you're just moving normal, um, your skills would be better used somewhere else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, then I'll go back to magic officer.
So just stay as pilot because I think the Starfinder, I mean Fancy Grounds uses the stats until for the gunnery phase at least. Make sure
Alright.
make sure that you're pilot, but you can always go back, switch it in your combat tracker. Um, let's go ahead and move on to the engineering phase.
Science officer.
So they're doing stuff. Give me just a second. Okay. Is anybody gonna do anything for the engineering phase?
Does that include science officer? Does that include science officer? For that? No.
All right. So that sound means that Sven talk is over.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so I'm looking here at the again what the science officer does. So science officer scans. The scan can be done during the scan is done during the helm phase. So yeah, everything in the science officer does is in the helm phase. So no, engineering phase is for the engineer. All right, so now we have the helm phase. Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Everybody?
No, just the pilot.
okay. Hold on. Need to move my character sheet just a little bit.
Well, shit.
It's Sunday. It's holy shitballs today.
That's right.
Alright,
All
holy
right, give me
football.
just a second. I'm gonna go get Peter if I can find him.
Damn it. What? I might have to have you just send it to me, Sven. This is not cooperating again.
You have a cool voiceover sound though. Alien sounding.
All right, so I
Just like
cannot
that.
find Peter. Mantha, if you're still out there, if you would reimburse Gorgio for Peter, he might be with my daughter. I'm not sure where he is right now, but I will have to get back to you. I will give you back your points. He's not. He normally hangs out in here on Sunday nights, and he's not here right now. So, and he wasn't out in the living room. So, sorry, Gorgio. All right, so we. Oh, I'm sorry, Zarel. I was not very clear on that. If you look at the actions, click the black bar
Yeah.
for piloting and stuff, you'll see the initiative there because it's based on your piloting. So you just click the
Yeah.
check. How is your PC working tonight, Fievel?
Not good. It was working okay for a few minutes, and
All right, so I'll roll it for you.
all I'm trying to do is move the character sheet down, and hey, it moved. Hold on. Move. Come back up just a little. Too much. There. Okay. I got it.
Oh, excuse me.
I roll a 1.
I got you. You rolled it's a 18, so with your bonus, you had a total of 41. All right, I'm just trying to find where on the bad guys. I'll just type. I guess I'll just roll it and type it. So let's see.
Oh my god.
Okay. That works.
All right, so those of you with the lowest, looks like the little guys are going first. All right, and that's brings us to the Mariko Nash. So Zarel, so the way this works is if you just let it go. Let me find just a second. All right, so you can the starship can move at half its normal speed. It can take turns, but the distance between turns is increased by 2. So you normally have a speed of 10. So you would have a speed of 5, and takes you. You go forward 2 and then turn. Forward 2 and then turn.
Why am I only moving at half speed?
Because you said you wanted to be the magic officer this round.
Okay.
So this allows you to be the magic officer but still move the ship, like that in that regard.
Okay. Then let me do this.
So are you able to move the token?
Me?
No, I'm asking
Oh.
Roberta.
Let's see. Nope, it just moves the whole map.
All right, so you have to go forward first.
Okay.
So you move 2. You have 3 left. Do you want to turn or keep going straight?
Let me turn
All right.
toward them.
So 1 click to the right. Okay.
And then move 3 more.
All right. And Mantha, would you please refund? Oh, awesome. Thank you. They're refunded. Yay. All right. Thanks for your help tonight, Mantha. Let me grab that while. So they moved. So now it is the big guy's turn. So Fievel, did you want to shoot or did you want to? So you can do the 2 things you can do are here's a snapshot. So you can focus on being a pilot, which means you can like evade. That's probably the best thing you can do right now. Try to do a piloting skill to add to your armor class, Bobby, or
Uh-huh.
or you can focus on being a gunner. If you focus on driving, you fire your ship's weapon with a -2 penalty.
Okay. And if
If you
I don't,
focus on being a gunner, then you have the same thing. You move your ship at half the speed, and you get a +2 to your turning ratio. So think about that. Give me just a second.
Oh. Damn it.
what is this?
All right. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna concentrate on fighting the little escort ships.
All right. So you're gonna focus on driving, piloting, or gunnery. Which is what do you want to do best?
Firing the guns. Yeah.
All right. So get ready to move. You will be able to move 4 squares, 4 hexes on your turn, and
Oh.
you can turn once during your turn. So meanwhile, this guy's moving. The big one is moving.
So if I'm understanding what you said, I can only move 4
2, 3,
hexes.
4.
That would, if I do that, that'll put me right back alongside the Nash, but a little further apart.
Correct. So if you want, right, you'll be behind it a couple squares, depending on when you turn.
Uh,
Or you could just go 4 straight. right, so it moved up. There's the bad guy. All right, so first of all, you have to move forward 1.
Yeah. Let's see if it. And then I was going to move to the right. Turn to the right and move the last 3.
All right, there you
Yes.
go. So now you're alongside them. All right, so now you guys can do your helm phase. So look up your actions using the black mark on your character sheet. And then it should be a science officer, and there should be a scan there. And I'll tell you what. First of all, tell me which one you're scanning. You guys can, 5 if you ever do want to be, do your own scanning and stuff, you can. And you guys can communicate between the ships. They are also communicating with each other as well. All right, so they are also scanning.
Scanning.
Wow, you guys are. So you know automatically that your scanning is based on your 5 plus 1.5 times the tier of the ship. So in your case, it's 20 base for somebody trying to scan you.
Okay.
Oh, plus your bonus, plus your countermeasures. So you guys do have countermeasures. So it's plus 5. So it's a 25. So they, you normally wouldn't know this, but they got a 26, and they need to get at least a 25. So they know just the basic information from you. So, Nosy, did you find what you were looking for?
The science officer objectives. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
Which one am I doing though? I'm doing the scanning of it, right? Or are we doing the targeting yet? I'm confused what I'm doing right now.
Nosy's the science officer. We're in the helm phase.
Yes, I know that.
I presume you were asking when the science officer does their stuff, and that's now.
Yes.
So don't you want to scan
Yes.
the other ships to find out information
I
about
do.
them?
I do.
Right, so
I
that's
don't know
what you're doing.
if I have to target them. To target them all, or do I do one at a time? What's the deal?
You have to do one at a time, yes. Which one did you want to do first?
I don't know. Pick one. Number 1.
There's 2 fighters, and they'll have the same information, or the big ship. Which one did you want?
The big ship. The big ship.
All right, so now go ahead and on your actions page, it says scan, and there's a CHK. Yep. Click that round blue circle underneath CHK next to scan.
I'm not seeing the diamond. That diamond? That's the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Sir?
So you got a 36. So yes. That's 15 higher than what you needed, so you learn 3 categories of information from your
Okay.
scan, and you can share that you'll transmitting this over to your little ship as well.
Yes, I'll be doing that, of course. I'm talkative.
So you've living crew complement, ship classification, size, speed, and maneuverability.
What was the first two?
So the speed is 6. It's an average maneuver, so it takes 2. It has to go forward 2, and then it can turn forward.
Okay.
That's what the ship does.
Somewhat lumbering.
It has a minimum crew of 6, and a maximum crew of 20. It is a large destroyer. You also learn its defenses. So its armor class is 22, target lock is 20, current hit points are 170 hull points, shields are 90, 24 up front, 22 everywhere else.
It's pretty potent stuff.
Finally you learn the weapons as well. Information about one weapon. Starting with the weapon that uses the most PCU. Okay, so in this case, it would be. So you are able to see it has weapons facing forward, backwards, and a turret. So nothing on its sides besides the turret.
Okay.
And it looks like there's a particle beam that uses the most. So it has 2 weapons facing forward. The bigger one is the particle beam that does 8d6.
Wow. Okay. It's probably the one we want to target.
So that is what you learn from your scanning. So keep in mind, engineering or is it the engineer or the science officer? So the science officer, you can then target or lock on if you want to next turn. You can also do improved countermeasures to make it harder for them to lock onto you. But targeting and
Okay.
locking on lets you focus on individual systems. So if you wanted to focus on their weapons, for example, you could do that. You still have to get through their shields and such, but those are things you can do as the science officer.
Okay.
Now we're in the gunnery phase. Here comes the fun part. So, magic officer, when does your stuff go? Roberta, do you know when your magic officer stuff happens?
No, I do not know when my magic officer stuff happens.
Do you know which action you're going to be doing?
I'm going to attempt a mystic haze.
Ooh.
All right. Let me go ahead and do the roll on that, because that would be now.
Okay. Well, F me, that was a waste of a resolve point. Well, I do have quite a few of them, so.
All right. So, yeah, sadly, 9 on the dice wasn't quite enough. So let's go ahead and move to the gunner phase. We have Serena and Fievel
Yep.
as gunners. So first of
Yep.
all, Serena, you have the red ship targeted. Is that correct? Is that one you want to shoot?
I don't have anything targeted right now.
I'm telling you, you do. What
Oh,
ship
okay.
do you want to target? Right
Oh,
now, is
it's a
you
big one.
have
Yeah.
the red ship targeted.
Yep. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Um, and Fievel, which one do you want to target?
The same one.
The big red one? Okay, give me a second.
Oh no, I'm targeting one of the smaller ships.
All right, so there's number 6 on top, number 1 on the bottom. Which one did you want to
One.
target?
I thought I had.
Next to 1.
Okay, so I'm trying to.
All right, so you said number 1. All right, give me a second.
Yep.
All right, so he's targeted. Good. So everybody's targeted. Let me go ahead and do the little guys. They are going to. Let me do a percentile.
So there.
I'm going to say there is a 60% chance they're going to fire at your bigger ship. No, they are both firing at 5.
I hope this ship has an escape pod.
All right, so looking at their, so they have some missile launchers and twin lasers. So
All I got is a plasma cannon.
That's a good above it now.
no attack arcs. Forward.
We're gonna have to put some rockets on this thing.
All right, so the first one misses you. And the second one misses you. They both miss. All right,
Wow.
so
Lucky in that
let's go
respect.
switch over to Serena. So Serena, the way you do this is you go to shit.
I have to click the gun I want and then
Go to the ships. I mean, yes. First of all, you pick the gun you want. Which gun are you going to use?
I'm going to use the light. The light buster cannon. Buster buster.
Now you click the firing arc. Since you're firing at the red ship, you can choose from where you are. Do you want to shoot the forward or the starboard? No, the port.
Forward, I mentioned, right?
Forward or port. You know
Yeah,
from
it'd
the
be forward.
scan that the forward has the most shielding, has 2 more points of shielding than anywhere else.
Okay, so this is where choosing where the thing's going to go, not where it's coming off our ship.
Correct.
Okay, so we want it to go to the side, to this starboard side. I thought.
Okay.
Isn't that where the least
It's
amount
the
of
port
stuff
side.
is there?
It's the port
Port side.
because left is port. So go ahead and click on where it says firing arc until that changes to port.
Yep, and then click the button
And then
to
up top,
and activate it.
are you going to shoot?
Yes. Go ahead and shoot.
Yes. So go ahead and click the shoot button.
Hit.
All right. So that is a hit. So now roll the
Now roll.
damage.
Nice.
All
Very
right.
nice.
So 12 points of damage. So now on my side, it shows up. I put where it went. And there you go. It's been damaged.
Yay.
It absorbed all of the damage. So now it's firing at you guys. He has
Bastards.
2 gunners.
The bastards. just one. I'll be right back 1 second.
Oh,
Heavy laser cannon comes forward and hits. The particle beam misses. So the damage why isn't it giving me 48? Shoot. All right, so you get slammed by this heavy particle beam and goes into your forward arc. So your forward ablative armor absorbs 8 damage.
Absorbs, okay.
So
Absorbing
what
is good.
happens is you get your full complement of shields back because of the type of shielding that you have. And you have once it goes through your ablative shielding, then and into your hull damage, then you'll start losing a little small 1 point of your shielding every time you get hit if it goes through. So all right, so that is the Fievel. Same thing for you, Fievel. So
Uh,
did you follow what we said to do?
mhm.
All right, so
So I'm gonna.
you are facing him, and so it's a forward arc,
Mhm.
and then click shoot.
Whoa. Where is that? Oh, snap.
No, it wouldn't be snapshot. Snapshot is if you're piloting, and you said you were
Okay.
focusing on shooting. So you want
Oh, all
actual
right.
should say
Let me
shoot.
talk. Hmm.
Fievel's by pilot.
Find it.
All right, so I can click it for you if you'd like.
Yeah. Well, roll me a 20.
Oh, because you're listed as a pilot right now. That's why.
Oh, so I need to change it to gunner.
Yeah, correct. And that way
Okay.
you have
There, that was
fire.
easy.
Yep. So now you can do your shoot. Oh, go down to the bottom, click your weapon, click the circle, and then click the firing arc to forward, and then click shoot. If you hit, click the damage.
Yeah. Trying to get all that stuff to come back up now. All right. Here we go. Um. Here. All right. Light. We want it. The light plus. Let me forward. Come on. There we go. Now we go up here. Click the little blue button under attack. No. Oh, come on.
You got it? Want me to roll the damage?
Roll the damage.
And I'm sorry, did you hit? Oh, light plasma cannon. Okay.
That's I have the flak thrower and the plasma cannon.
All right. So 17 damage. Very nice. 11 and a 6 on the dice. Very good. All right. So took out a portion of the shielding. That brings us to the roll setup. Does anybody want to switch locations, or are you happy where you guys are?
I'm happy where I'm at.
I think we're good. Yeah.
All right. Anybody doing anything in engineering? Did you want? I said you don't need to repair your shields because you're good.
Yep.
So
I agree.
they're checking. They're gonna do something. All right. So next is the helm phase. Give me some initiative, folks.
I have to go back to piloting for that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And stick in there until we get to the helm phase. Until we're done with the gunner phase, in case it should calculate the armor class based on that.
Is that the same one I got before?
Excuse me.
Also, I forgot to mention, you guys get a +3 to your rolls. With your computer, you get 3 of them. Fivel, you get a different. You have a different one. It only counts for 1 roll. So, but let me double check, see what's going on. It's 30. So pretty much anytime you make a roll, you guys can be adding that to it. All right, so 5 volt looks like we need yours. And so instead of captain, you want pilot. And with your computer, you have a +3 bonus 5 volt to 1 roll. So you can do it for your gunner or your piloting, because that's pretty much what you're doing. You're moving and shooting. So you can add that +3 to either one. Zerail, you can add it. You guys get a +3 3 times. So you can add yours to pretty much all your rolls if you want.
Sweet. Like even as a mystic?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, you have a Mark III tri-node. He has a Mark III mono node. So, yep, you get 3 chances. +3. So, we'll go ahead and, and the ship gives you, your Mariko Nash gives you a plus. Oh, actually, that should already be included in there. Never mind. What is your piloting? Just out of curiosity.
My
Total ranks in piloting.
oh, I oh, hang on. Cut me off guard. Highlighting 9.
Yeah, so the ship is already included in there because you're getting a plus 20 to your roll. So,
Okay.
all right, awesome. So, first move is number 6. He's going to. And now fighter number 1. All right, so that's all they're moving. They're slowing down and sort of hovering now. They moved up a little bit and then stopped. So, Zerael, your go, keeping in mind the singularity will go after you. Are you going to do the same thing you did before? Have a movement of
I
5?
am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to go forward first. I mean, if you don't have to go 5, you can go less if you want, but you have to go forward at least 1.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm gonna go one more.
Okay. Did you want to turn or do
Um,
anything else?
Yeah, I want to turn 1 click clockwise, so I'm facing toward the bottom one, sort of.
All right. So you turned 1 south. Did you want to move or are you going to stay there?
I'll move 1,
Okay. Now you and is that where you're
and
ending?
then I'll turn back the direction I was originally, so that I'm pointed between the two of them.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Now is their turn. He's trying to do his fancy move. He does. So he gets a +2 to his armor class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn. All right, so he goes straight and then turns. Fievel, you are the last one to move because you can study where everybody is and see what you want to do. So you have to move forward 1.
I want to move through up 3 more.
Okay. And did you want to turn at the end of
Nope,
your movement? Okay.
not yet.
All right. So we are now. So science officer, were you going to do anything?
We can do help targeting, can't we? Improve targeting. Is that part of
So
what?
if you click on hover over your question mark, it says you can use your ship's.
Question mark.
You can use this if you target. That's where your critical hits happen on a 19 or 20, and if they happen, they automatically hit the location you want. So if it's like weapons or power core, that type of thing, or you
Right.
can do lock on, which gives you a +2 to the gunnery checks if you spend a resolve point. Gives you +2 to hit it.
Am I using my result points or the ship's result points?
Ship doesn't have resolve points.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So you only have 1 gunner right now, so you may not want to do that. It's up to you.
Yeah. No.
You know how many resolve points Nosy has, so it's up to you.
Right. I'm fine.
Okay, so you're
We'll
gonna
just
do
take
this
the
target.
same thing. Yeah.
All right, so
So it's already. I had to change it again to the port.
no, for the Mariko Nash. I mean for no, no. So you just click the check next to target.
Okay.
Very good. All right, so you got a critical success. So I will look up that while um, science officer, what are you doing? I mean, Zuriel, magic officer, what do you want? What did you want to do?
I want to attempt that the thing again, the haze. The mystic haze. Oh, and you said I can have +3, right?
Sure can.
Oh, let's see if that will help. What the? Mm-hmm.
27 is a high roll. Too.
Dear God. We should be playing Oh Hell. Mother effer. All right. That's
All right,
best I
so
can do.
since you got a critical science officer, you get you did target. Your sensors keep a continuous lock on the enemy starship. The effects of target system last for a second round. So you are automatically locked on next round. So criticals happen on 19 or 20, and if you get through the hull to the hull, you will actually do damage. Which system are you locking it onto? No, see, which system did you want to target?
Oh, I was thinking the reactor, the main power grid
Power
thing.
core. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us to
Check.
the gunnery phase.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in order. The Fang's going to shoot. These all happen at the same time, just in case you forget. So even if a ship explodes, they still get to fire back because it's all happening at the same time.
Got it.
All right, so the first one definitely shooting at you. The second one will switch gears. And he hits. Mm-hmm. All right, so you absorb 15 damage. You take 6. Your hull takes 6, and then yeah, that's it. So the other one is not shooting at you, 5-0, so you're good to go. So you have what's called a critical threshold, which means every time you take so much damage, part of your ship starts to break. Your critical threshold is 7, 5-0, and you've taken 6, so you're good to go for now.
I could always return to the ship if I have to.
You can also spend your, you can always back off a bit and rebalance your shields, stuff like that. Try to repair your shields as an engineer, that type of thing. You can still do those things, and so if you don't move, for example, you could then try to rebalance your shields and then shoot, that type of thing. Or you can move and rebalance your shields, that type of thing. You just can't move, shoot, and rebalance your shields.
Alright.
All right, so this guy's shooting at you at the Mariko Nash.
It's hit.
All right,
It's hit.
that's not right. Are you still listed as the pilot,
No, I
Zarel?
switched it.
No, Zarel.
You talking? Oh, okay.
All right, so now let me see if it changes. All right, so it's not telling me. I'm gonna roll a couple more times. Just I want to test. The 17 wouldn't hit because it adds your piloting ranks to the armor class. There we go. Yeah, so you do have to be listed as the pilot. Excellent. I'll make sure I touch base before I attack you again. Excellent. Okay, so the little ship misses the Mariko Nash. Now it is Serena's turn to shoot. This time you have to shoot their forward arc because they are facing you. Left support. So let me know if you need any guidance. As a hit, roll your damage.
Oh, that beautiful beam footage.
All right, 16 points damage. Very cool. Give me like 2 minutes. Mariko Nash. I mean, no, Singularity. All right, so that takes out a big chunk of his forward shields. His first shot at you missed. And now his second shot is also a miss. All right, so that, Fievel, you're the last one to go.
Okay. I'm trying to open the. Alright. We will light plasma cannon. We're going to use that. No,
Okay,
not the plaque thrower.
he's
Come
still
on.
targeted, so just make sure the firing arc is forward,
Forward.
and then
I'm
click
not
shoot.
using both of them. Hold on. Both of them are clicked. I don't want to shoot both of them. Okay.
All right, well, thank you guys for hanging out.
Down.
He's going to take his shot, and then we're going to be signing off here. Lots of Sven Zone particles used tonight. That's awesome. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Why does it do that when I attack it? It's
Let me know if you need me to do the damage again.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll the damage for
Okay.
me again.
And you didn't finish your sentence. So you said, why does it do
No.
that when I attacked?
Okay.
And then you stopped.
Yeah. So when I attack, the X next to the weapon or the check mark goes away, and I have to check it.
Oh, I don't know. I have not, as a player, I have not had Starship Combat, so I'm not sure. I can understand why that would be annoying. You may not need to do the damage. You may not need to click it to do the damage. I don't know. But you did crappy roll this time. Last time you did great. This time not so much, but you still hit it. So let me apply the damage, and we will be done for the night. Here it is.
Right.
Forward.
Yeah, I'm having an allergy attack, so pardon my.
All right. So 2 damage was you went through. You don't know the details, but you know you got through its shield, and you have now hit the hull. So we're thinking, guys, as we wrap up for tonight. First of all, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for playing. Once you knock out the hull points and to knock out the ship, you guys can dock and go hand to hand if you want. Board their ship if you want, or if they take you out, then you may get boarded yourself. So
We could take.
be thinking about that. Now the fighters, you can't do that with the fighters, but with the Singularity, you definitely can because it's big enough.
We could take control of it.
You could. So just keep that in the back of your mind as things are going along. This is a bigger ship. The other ships you fought really haven't had this opportunity because they've been much smaller. But as a large destroyer, you can board it. Fievel can do it too with his little fighter. Once like I said, once the shields are gone and the hull points down, you can try boarding it if you want. Instead of just trying to blast it from the sky. So next week is Super Bowl, so we will be skipping next week. 2 weeks, we'll be back trying to shoot each other out of the sky. Thank you for playing. Thank you for all the stream particles used tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Come back and visit us again, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Thank you, Sven. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
All right, let me